Hey guys, Eric Kyle here, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt Magazine. Guess where I'm at? Downtown Chicago, DeSable Harbor, having a wonderful time at the Mercury Media Day event here in Chicago, Illinois on Lake Michigan, and I love this. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, I'm getting to take some great test runs on some boats, and I'm here with David with Brunswick Corporation.
Hi.
David, how are you, sir?
Great, how are you?
Good. You're representing Mercury at the Mercury event.
Yep.
Tell us about some of the fun things that you have going on out here today.
Well, we have first of all, thank you for coming. It's a
Sure.
great event. We have a large number of different styles of boats here. We have saltwater boats like this Boston Whaler and a large Mako offshore boat out there. We have big deck boats like our 350 SLX Sea Ray, and then even really high power pontoons like that Manitou there with the 400R outboards on it. And then a couple of tow sports boats as well, which a Sea Ray and a Heyday boat.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got an opportunity, David, to go out on that 350 SLX Sea Ray. That was an exciting ride.
It's a great boat.
Yeah, so powering those are the 300 Verado Mercuries?
Yes, that's right. You can get that boat with outboard power or stern drive power. And the one you rode had triple 300 Verados.
Right.
So that, for if you prefer an outboard boat, that is a very nice, smooth, quiet experience. And now we have joystick piloting.
I noticed
for
that.
outboards.
Yeah, on
Yes.
that boat, it was amazing because we could go into the dock with almost minimal effort, and
Yep.
anybody who might be afraid of docking and boating, that is just it's a breeze.
Docking and close quarter maneuvering, can be, it can be intimidating in a big marina like this. And if you have a joystick, it just takes the effort out of it. And then that joystick system comes with advanced features like our Skyhook GPS station keeping system.
I noticed
and
that. We tried that.
autopilot,
Yeah.
and a lot of convenience features come along for the ride with that.
Well, the nice thing about the autopilot was we were navigating our way out of the marina, and he was able to put on autopilot, engage with the people that were on the boat, and make adjustments, small or large adjustments, instead of having to take it off autopilot.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Which was really neat. And then when we all stopped to have a conversation, you just simply put it on Skyhook, and it kept us right on those coordinates without moving the boat forward, back, aft, anyway. It was just kept us right there. What goes into the Mercuries to make them a smart boat?
Well, we obviously in this case, in the case of the boat that you drove, the Sea Ray 350, worked with Sea Ray to make sure that we give a cohesive experience.
Sure.
And they put in that boat digital switching, so you can operate many things with single switch. You can dim the lights, you can create all kinds of stuff. That boat is a great package. There's lots of seating and stuff in it. And then we try and enhance that with our system, and we call it an ecosystem. And what we're trying to do is create a total experience for the boater that is really intuitive and stress-free. And so the auto trim, now you press the on button and you don't need to trim the outboards anymore.
Right. You don't even think about it.
You don't even need to think about it. Autopilot, you just press autopilot, you go where you want to go, or you set waypoints. Skyhook, all you need to do if you want to stay in location is press a button. So
you can take anybody off the street, walk them on one of these boats, and they can drive it. They can dock it. You don't have to have the years of experience like we had to go through. It's amazing how user-friendly boating is now.
It is, and I think people are experiencing that kind of intuitive content in other parts of their lives, whether it's their phone or their car or their house now. So we need in boating to provide a contemporary experience that's consistent with what people experience in other parts of their lives.
Well, it's not just about being able to use the boat, but also being able to maintain the boat.
Yes.
What I saw on the 350 SLX was if I had a problem with one of the engines, my smart boat is going to inform me of what that is. I even have an app on my phone that I can take to my mechanic and say, see, this is what the problem is, go ahead and fix it. And I can alert my mechanic right from my phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing.
Well, what you're referring to, Vesselview Mobile, is a system that we brought out about 6 months ago. And really, there are a couple of, it's a really fully featured system. It's kind of a digital marina system.
Yeah.
So you can get all the gauge information that you want on it, RPM and speed and fuel and those kind of things. But then if you get a fault, it'll pop up the fault description. Right below it, it pops up the phone number of your nearest dealer or your
Nice.
favorite dealer.
Nice.
And you just hit the button and you will get through to your dealer, and right in front of you is a description of the issue that you're having. We have 450 engineers up in Fond du Lac working on Mercury products, the whole product line. And they are not just great engineers, they're great enthusiasts. Majority of them are boaters. A lot of them go home at night and build custom cars, and they're just into that kind of stuff. And there is nothing like having a group of engineers who are not only great technically, but intuitively understand what they're engineering.
Sure.
And a tremendous enthusiasm about it. I feel like we have tremendous momentum. We work together really well. There's a great dynamic through the channel and inside Mercury. And I feel it's tough to compete with us.
Sure.
It's
sure,
really
sure.
tough to compete with us.
Sure. Well, it's a great product made here in the U.S., great distribution network, engineers that beat the heck out of the engines to find out what's
Yes,
wrong with them, just so
exactly
you
right.
don't have to deal with it as a boater. So why the outboard craze? Everybody's going to outboards now. When I grew up, it was like, oh, maybe a couple of fishermen might have them on smaller boats, but now everybody's got outboards. What's going on?
Well, I think what we found is, of course, there are attributes of outboards that are very attractive. If you can put them on and take them off a boat, so the OEMs really like that. They're self-contained, and they give you the opportunity for some more space inside the boat because the engine's outside on the back. So there is genuine utility there, and of course you can trim them right out of the water, which makes them a big favorite for saltwater.
Oh yeah, very much so.
applications.
Yeah. So if we're not able to make it down to Chicago for this event, I want to know what's the best way to find out more information about what Mercury has going on right now, what some of your product offerings are, and where I can find my local dealer. Can you help me with a little bit of contact information for that?
Well, mercurymarine.com is our website, and that always has the latest information.
Sure.
But we also have phone numbers that you can contact us with.
Sure.
And if the great thing that we have now is VesselView Mobile that I talked about earlier is a tremendous resource because apart from all the other things on that app that I described earlier, you can contact us directly on there. You can find your nearest dealer on there. You can contact the dealer. So on that device and on our website, you can find all the information you need to understand our products and how we work.
David, it's been a real pleasure today. Thank you so much for inviting us.
Thank you so much for coming along.
We've been enjoying it. MercuryMarine.com, guys. That's where you want to go. Find out all the information about a fantastic U.S. company right here in Fond du Lac and some of the fantastic products they have available for you to make your boating experience that much more enjoyable. Thanks for joining us today, guys. We'll see you out on the water.